Okay, everyone ready?
Ready.
Right. Hello, everyone. Cartographers Guild here. I'm Josh.
I'm Drea.
I'm Leah.
I'm Brad.
And we're on part 6. I wrote this down.
It was 6.
Yeah, part 6 of our Assassin's Creed Origins Let's Play. So we're going to play. We left off doing the arena stuff.
Oh, goody.
I ran away.
No, I remember exactly where we were.
Yeah.
We were about to smack down some red-headed brutes that decided that drowning adorable children was a good idea.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
I'm ready.
That's where we were.
I'm dying.
In case you couldn't tell, Drea has dramatically banished herself to the corner because she has a cold.
Yep.
Which we appreciate because I don't want it.
I thought there was going to be a Roctopus buffer, but...
I didn't go... Well, I need a place to put my tissues.
Okay.
Roctopus can hold your tissues.
I actually thought Roctopus would go where Brad is and Brad would sit next to Leah, but...
I mean...
I
whatever.
have cooties.
I'm also enjoying the space, and I'm not that concerned because I live with her, so... If I'm gonna get
Maybe
it, I'm
I need a
probably gonna get
Roctopus
it.
buffer.
Yeah.
Well, he's over there.
Hey.
Whee!
So pretty.
Dead.
Have you been doing some leveling, Josh, since we...
Yeah, I've got into a couple of tunes and stuff like that and just gotten some points here and there. I'm so sad I don't get to use my heavy war mace, but there we are.
You're gonna take your weapons away again, probably?
Yeah.
You took your helmet off, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sweet.
see, it's off. See?
There you are.
It's just
Good.
Bayek. I'm still wearing the gladiator armor, though.
That's fine.
That's
That
fine.
makes sense. It
Oops.
works.
Right, I have to remember how to play now.
Yes.
Look,
I've been playing Destiny. I don't remember how these controls work.
we're basically
Cool armor,
ninja.
says Silver.
We're basically ninja. We have to smoke bomb before going through doors, or people will know we did it.
Yeah. Would be bad.
I want candy.
I'm dying.
Anyone
me
else want
too.
candy? That didn't
I
work
will
out.
eat candy
And
so
we're
that I
still
might know joy before my
mics,
death.
though.
Oh, would you stop?
No.
So you don't get any hot cocoa Oreos then? Because I guess we have to deprive you of joy so you won't die.
No, I need my joy.
Alright, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Yes, crinkle crinkle.
You have done well for the Conrad. Your time's come. The
Just-
crowd is warm.
That implies that being a city person makes you a better gladiator somehow?
I am counting on you to make me.
Hicks or hicks, apparently.
One more thing. Do not kill
What?
anyone. I want my top 4 fighters alive for rematch.
Uh-oh.
I
He's
have
gonna be
given the
upset with
call.
us.
Same order.
Alright, we will not kill them. But no promises about pain and humiliation.
I can't make that promise.
Yeah, Kansas gonna be mad at us.
This is Bayek, our big moment. They will build monuments and
Okay,
scrolls.
I don't know if that was accidental, but that was kind of a nice touch.
But
We will
Her
be
backing up the whole way.
rich and champions.
Hang on, you actually have something to say.
So, you turn to fight the brothers. I won't say good luck. You won't get any.
I thought he said this
But
already.
listen to me.
I thought you did too.
They are too strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
Very
he told
sad.
us.
poor man. I feel so sorry for this guy.
See a horse.
Here are the contenders to the crown. The Guardians of Siwa. Undefeated. Unmatched. It's the Garlic Brothers.
Jeez.
Wow.
Okay.
Booze, probably. Look at him smile.
I want a scythe. When do I get a scythe?
You don't.
Oh, aha! There we go. That's how I do that. And that's how I do that.
Oh, right, we gotta remember how to play.
Whoa! No. There we go.
From back here, that sounds like... Button mashing!
Okay.
Guess they decided you needed to attack the other.
Yeah, my Target keeps changing. This is weird. What? Ow. No, no thank you. No thank you.
Ouches.
I'd like to get up now.
Oh, that was embarrassing. I mean, really.
I mean, they should be at least a little bit of a threat.
True.
You got one attack off so far. Wow, she backpedaled fast.
Yeah.
A lot of grunting going on in here.
You know, they said that we
He's
needed
dead.
to keep them separate. I kind of assumed they'd, like, fight together.
I know, have some kind of combo or something.
Maybe it's just
Nope.
that they.
He's raging out.
Yeah, that's kind of what he does.
Woo!
Okay, I'd like to
What?
get up now. Yeah, that was dumb. I tried to parry. It didn't work.
It's a grab move. You can't guard those. It's a
It's
fighting
like
game.
Pathfinder. It's an exaggeration. You can obviously avoid grapples in Pathfinder.
You can.
It's not easy. You have bulk out power.
Yep, and he ate it.
See? You couldn't get out of your grab move either. It's only fair.
Grab move, that was a special attack.
Whatever.
Holy
Potato, potato.
Come here, you child killing jerk.
Okay,
Oh no.
he gets a freebie. Out, no, no.
Bad savage.
Ooh. Maybe we overdid it.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
totally
That's a shame.
unintentional.
Not like there was a moment where I could say, no, stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, they both look pretty.
Well, we all knew
Dead.
Bayek had no intention.
Oh, no, they're crawling
Yeah,
off.
they're not dead yet.
Okay.
Crocodile! The Gallic brothers are defeated!
You killed the child of Georgia. That is the least you deserve. We didn't kill him as well. We have done many terrible things, Sewa, but the murder of the child is not one of them.
All hail the new champions!
Oh.
Of course it wasn't them.
It was her.
Capture the gun and take us to Berenike, to the crocodile. It was she who drowned the child. Took
That's
the
the crocodile.
Ordered a stone tied to her ankle. and put
Because
it
I
in
couldn't
the
believe that our partner would be here. That's just crazy.
So it was
Uh-oh.
just some random lady.
This
That's
is the real
disappointing.
reason you came to me, isn't it? To uncover this patron, this crocodile. Bayek, why didn't you confide in me? I would have helped you.
You're a mercy. Just
Now.
like them. I couldn't take the chance.
What fate awaits the fallen?
No,
Will it be life
Bayek,
or death?
you know me better than...
Don't be a jerk, dude.
Death!
Bayek, you have to know!
Have to know what?
Something about crocodile?
And who's going to die? Was he talking about the guys we defeated?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was saying that would be the Gallic brothers thing.
Yeah,
Probably
they were-
because the crocodile just told.
Yeah, because the woman walked up and was like,
They're ratting me out. Kill them.
yeah.
Interesting.
And no load screen.
From the world map, you can travel directly into the gladiator arenas. How interesting.
Yeah. Well, because I'm sure we can always come back to make money.
Because, you know, it's not like we're mercenaries like that lady or anything.
Loading.
This is a long one.
We clearly do not consider ourselves a mercenary.
Silver goes, wow,
Or Tomb Raider.
Crocodile is powerful enough to ask for the 2 best fighters to be killed just like that. Yeah, that's...
They're gladiators. You can always get more.
Oh,
they
that-
were
well,
not like them.
what's his face was clearly not happy about it.
Yeah,
Let's talk to him about it.
if we can. We can. Berniki. That sounds familiar. Oh. Level 35.
That was the time to do other things then.
Yeah, I guess so.
Alright.
Ah, the glorious Magi has returned. You caused quite the furor.
Returned. I just walked out.
Not bad for a sand scratcher. I like entrepreneurs, free spirits, money makers. You love to fight, I love to make money. Together, we can do
I just
both.
lost my 2 best fighters.
will
I
find the
really
fight.
still need a guy here.
We both get rich. Or I get rich. You get what I give. If you want more challenge, head to Cyrene. I mentioned your name to the arena owner there. You are welcome.
So this is the tier 1 arena.
Are we not even going to ask about our friend?
Guess not.
Where'd she go? Oh,
That's
hi.
what's his face.
We should not talk to him?
Well, I mean, this will just give us.
It says it's an update.
Yeah, we'll have a
Okay.
conversation and then
Was
we'll move
Berenike.
on.
She is the crocodile. She is the one who killed Shadia. She is the one who has brought ruin to so many. She calls herself the sponsor of Fayum's prosperity and culture. And her influence is felt throughout the region. Her wealth comes from her estate north of the city, Kerkesucha Granary, the largest in all of Egypt. She has arranged a symposium with others of influence in Fayum. Every night, she retires to her villa, where she courts their favor with bribes and silver words.
Then that is where I will find her. Thank you for everything, my friend. What will you do now?
I will retire to our family villa. I need a drink. Kenut and I must mourn in peace. Farewell, Bayek. Once you have done what you must, we will be glad to see you again.
Arena unlocked. Alright.
Yeah, so that was just the... This is everything we know. This is where we are so far.
I have gear. We should look at that real quick.
Everything's...
Then what level is the next quest? 35 or something?
Yeah. I think
Or
we're
was
pretty
that-
close.
Was that the lore of the arena?
That might have been the arena.
Was it?
Although that
I don't
was,
know.
I'm pretty sure the Gallic brothers still deserve to die,
They will.
but well, I'm pretty sure they're already dead. But I did find it interesting that they were like, whoa, no. We've done a lot of horrible things, but we don't kill children.
Well, I mean, like, sometimes, like, killers slash mercenaries slash whatever make that distinction. They're like, yeah, okay, we rob people, or yeah, we do this,
Yeah.
but we don't do that. Like,
Yeah, no, often. It's like that whole
What is this? Oh,
child abusers don't have a good time in prison because the other inmates are like, no.
there are things you don't do.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Crocodile's Jaws is 28.
Oh, okay.
Lore of Glory is what it popped up, and that's the arena quest. That's 35.
Okay.
Okay.
So we can keep going.
No, that's the arena in Cyrene.
Oh, okay.
It's level 35.
Okay.
Okay, we can do main quest then. Good.
Okey doke. Whoop. Wow, that's a long way away.
Luckily, we have a horse.
Although, are there things to do along the way?
Well, there's stuff to do here.
Well, just because, like, there was the thing with Sobek, and that usually...
Right, that keeps popping up, and that's here.
Yeah. We should probably do Sobek's tiers, because the things with the animals all tie in plot-wise to what...
So I like this. Let's see, sorted by level, sorted by distance.
That was nice.
What's Bayek's promise?
That's the
Oh.
the stone circles with the stars.
They're just all over the
Oh.
place.
Yeah,
Okay.
and that's those guys. Okay, so yeah, so fixed.
Let's do that one.
That is a handy thing.
Well, it's the thing that actually pulled us into a cutscene when we just got near it, so
Yeah.
it might be kind of important.
Yeah, that was the thing we were running by, and
right.
then
I
there,
remember
and
what I was gonna do.
randomly it's like, oh no, something's wrong with the holy crocodile.
Fashion. Okay,
Alright,
what do you guys
fashion.
want me to wear?
See,
Incidentally, when I do stuff like this, if the audience ever wants to participate, you can also call out if you want me to wear something.
Is Kara saying something?
No, not recently. I
Oh,
like
we weren't
the.
listening.
Let's do the Persian commander one.
Okay.
No helmet.
Well,
Naturally.
yeah.
it's extremely face covered. So we're not okay with it. Oh, cookie.
One cookie?
Oh, cookie.
But you're not doing any surgery, Dr. Styles.
Okay.
I want a cookie.
Which one?
I want the green box.
The Irish shortbread?
Yes,
Here, you're playing cookies.
because I have tea. These are delicious.
Plague cookies.
Eh,
What do you want?
whatever.
Where's the pictures now?
Oh, okay.
Alright, so the crocodile's attacking people and he hasn't done that before.
Yeah, supposedly all these crocodiles are tame.
How do you tame a crocodile?
Same way you tame any other wild animal,
Yeah.
I imagine.
Feed it and don't startle it.
Feed it, don't startle it, get it young so you can get it used to humans.
No sign of the priest.
Potentially torture it a little
I should try
so
to
that it
stay
fears you. I mean, I'm not saying you should do that, but it is a tactic that is often used.
It's been chewed, not eaten.
Again, I love how seamless these investigation missions are.
My mommy sent me cookies.
How nice.
Mm-hmm. But I didn't survive the flight.
Yeah, they look a little crumbled.
Stench burns my eyes.
Oh.
Lick.
What that is then?
Someone was injured in the enclosure. We went up the staircase.
Wow. These people bleed like mad.
Mm-hmm.
Quite an injury, I'd say.
They're all head injuries.
Do you have to be crouched?
No.
Okay.
Although blood also just spreads.
Yeah.
Discarded crystal.
That's
Never-
very dark.
Discovered in blood.
Ever tell you the story about
This was badly injured.
when
Blood trail leads outside.
let's see, Robin's dad was training to be a nurse?
Terribly sorry. Mute this.
No problem.
And this.
On the first day of one of his classes, the teacher brought in a film capsule full of blood and poured it onto the floor. And it just spread.
Wow.
And the teacher was like, okay, so I'm doing this so that you understand when you walk up. Maybe it wasn't nurse, maybe it was EMT, because it had to do with emergency situations. I can't remember. He trained in medical something. But, you know, I'm doing this so that you understand when you walk up and you see this much blood, it does not necessarily mean anything.
Ah, here we go.
It means they're maybe down this many cc's. You know, just bind the wound and don't freak out.
Enable us yourself. Who dares touch a god of Egypt? I will hunt down this blasphemer.
The Greeks have joined us in worship of Pharaoh.
Okay, so where am I going? Huh, I guess we'll find out. I thought it was this way.
Assassinate Melina the Hibiscus.
Yeah, supposedly she was the one who was having the crocodiles poisoned.
So, I guess I don't know a lot about Egyptian gods because I didn't think they were animals. Are these like familiars of the gods? Are these...
I imagine they're more like avatars.
Yeah, because I mean they were calling that giant crocodile Sobek, but they knew it wasn't actually Sobek.
So
So
it's like how. Oh no, that's different. It's. You know, they're earthly incarnations of the gods, I would guess.
That's like with the Apis Bowl earlier.
Yeah.
there's a lot of stuff here.
Yep. Again, I guess I only know the very most major of the Egyptian gods because I don't remember an Apis.
Well, let's see. Ra was a bird. Horus was also a bird.
The one that's a scorpion.
Place. The hibiscus should be somewhere nearby. A woman amongst colony soldiers should not be hard to find.
Set was a crocodile. Bass
Nubis was a puppy.
Nubis was a puppy.
Bass was a cat.
Bass was a cat. Sekhmet was a cat.
Although wasn't there a certain level of deification of cats in general, or was
so.
that just
Yes,
or is
but
that just culture?
there was, but probably because of Bast and Sekhmet and other gods and goddesses that were related to cats.
So Yahtzee did his review of this game.
Oh, and how did that turn out?
Well,
Hi,
of course.
Ham.
And
Oh, hey,
Well, he hated it.
well,
but,
of course, yeah,
he
it's a
doesn't
AAA
like-
title.
he hates everything. Yeah.
Yeah,
Pardon me.
that's what he does.
But what? Somebody like, oh, somebody spotted me, or was spotted. Boo.
Anyway, he hated it, but
Yeah, but he made a couple of good points.
Like?
Although he also made a couple of crap points. One of the ones that I thought was really funny that he was making that was actually a really dumb point was he was saying how this one was like the latest in microtransaction cash grabs. How like, you know, really encourages you to get the loot boxes and stuff like that to increase your, you know, weapon power and all that stuff. And honestly, I think this one kind of begs for money less than Syndicate did. I mean, yeah, the thing pops up, but they give you a daily mission you can do that'll give you a loot box. So it's not like they're going, no, if you want good stuff, you have to spend money, because you don't. You can just do a daily mission and get good stuff. On top of that, we get plenty of decent gear just playing the game.
Yeah.
So,
interesting.
I've heard that like reviewers tend to notice that kind of thing more because they're kind of rushing through the game. And so like you're doing tons of side quests and keeping well above the
shit. Alright. I'm just
recommended level, so you don't notice the gear problem, but a reviewer who's trying to crank out a giant open world game like this in a timely manner
Good
is
point.
going to notice that because they don't have enough time to keep up.
I may be wrong about this because I actually don't follow Yahtzee. Somebody told me this, so correct me if I'm wrong. But didn't he like? Isn't his website like his forums like he fired everybody, or like he's the only one getting paid and everyone else is volunteers at this point or something?
There was
I heard some
Escapist
kind
or
of
something?
scandal weird thing.
yeah,
happened.
there was a mess with the Escapist a little while ago, where
I
yeah
haven't
everyone
heard.
stopped getting paid, but that was a couple of years at this point, I think.
Okay. Well, what do I know?
I don't know
Ham
about
says,
anything
"Look at all that
since then."
swag you're wearing from your defeated foes." Yeah, it's a lot.
Crossbow. Cherry. Oh, lemon. Oh, I got a big boy coming my way.
I haven't really had any respect for Yahtzee since he did a review of Nier and completely missed the point.
Oh dear.
And I expect, like, didn't even play through to all the endings, so...
Well, yeah, of course not. Again, he's a reviewer, so he's not going to do...
Right,
Although
but
while I don't have the time to do this, I always thought it would be really interesting to have a review where you only reviewed a game after you did 100%, or at least... Well, at least 100% that can be expected of an average person. So like all the endings or something like that.
yeah.
Yeah, not necessarily on every difficulty setting or anything like that.
Yeah,
but-
or, you know, getting absolutely every single achievement or anything like that. But,
Yeah, it's one of the things I appreciate about Kotaku is their reviews say, this is how much of the game I played. So you can, so if you think they didn't play it enough, you can figure that out.
Poisonous little woman.
I think he knows you're there.
Twisted.
does he?
Or maybe not. Alright.
It was the priest at the temple. Gods. What is it with priests?
What
and money?
is it with priests and money?
These are people,
For
and
sure.
people like money.
At least the temple crocodiles are not going to die. I should tell the guardian.
The poison was just for show? Oh. I guess she didn't intend to kill them. That's good.
Well, we killed her anyway.
Did we?
Yep.
Oh, was that her? I thought
Yeah.
that was just the commander of the garrison.
No, I
That
got
was
him
her.
too.
The person we killed right before the commander was.
That happened so fast I didn't even see it.
Yeah. I mean, I think she was still not a good person.
Are you guys dead? I guess so.
Probably
Mm-hmm.
dead.
I can't do anything about them. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people coming down here. Don't let them hurt the cities. Hey, jerkface.
Come at me, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, I love this thing. The counterattack is just beautiful. Alright, where's the big guy?
Hey.
Hey! Hey, hey! No. Oops.
He's like, I've got one of those too. He's running after the civilian.
Really? I thought he was just getting in a better position to shoot me.
He's
Yeah,
going
he's getting the hell outta
somewhere.
here. Where are you going, bruh? Where are you going?
That is a very good question, actually.
Maybe he's running away from you.
Possible.
That would
Although,
be funny.
one thing that he made clear, or that he pointed out, that absolutely enrages me as well, is the whole, whoop, hey buddy, bonk.
Is
The whole, if somebody has a bigger number than you and you stealth kill them, or you stealth attack them, they'll look through it.
Yeah, you can't.
yeah, we've
you
been
don't just
complaining
accept
about
it.
that the whole time.
Yep.
Yeah, that, I mean, that is...
It is an obvious
Incredibly
flaw
dumb.
and a strange choice to change.
Mm-hmm. A big twirly move isn't going to help you much, bro.
Oh,
That
was
might
a bit-
hurt.
It is a bit unblockable.
Yeah.
Wow, that guy's dodgy.
Yeah, you're both just kind of
Ow, ow!
dodging in directions. Well, except for that time.
Oh, that was horse hacking. Come on. There we go. That's what I like to see. Dang it. Come on. Oh, that was garbage. You are garbo, sir.
Whoa!
That was awesome. Man.
They're dead now.
If that's what happens when adrenaline actually works, that's pretty sweet. I'm going to confirm the kill on this guy. Yeah, what'd I get? Ooh, a heavy blade that I can't use yet.
Who was a bigger number than you?
Well, yeah, he was one of the, whatever those guys are called.
The cops.
We know it
Commanders.
came up across the screen.
Yeah. But, yeah, no, every time you kill them, you get a legendary weapon.
Oh, nice.
So, which is why I wanted to kill him.
Shiny.
Because I wanted his shiny toy.
Yeah, well, I can see that.
That poopies.
That's, you should get a chain assassination? Yeah.
Alright, let's do this. Come on.
That's it. Die.
Roman, I have a giant shield.
Doesn't matter.
Ouchies.
Hello in the Romans.
Silver. Woohoo! So much death.
Okay. Now, did I miss the treasure? Where's the treasure?
There's two
There's
treasures. You have
There's
missed them
one.
both.
Brad,
Yeah, I know. But
can
where's
I
the other one?
convince you to trade out my cup for my glass of water?
Where is second treasure?
Thank you.
Oh, it's like right
They're
below me.
clear plates.
Oh, no.
Now go wash your
The room
hands.
I was just in. Yeah, carbon crystal.
No, really. It's probably a good idea.
Give me more.
No,
of
I'm
those.
kidding.
Make up your mind!
It is with supreme satisfaction that I extend my congratulations to all in Crocodilopolis for another year of profit, that's what it says, and prosperity. The previously unstable native economy has been put under the rigorous charge of Greek management, and everyone has benefited. All signs point to continued increase and growth. Thanks to the wisdom of Greece, we all profit, and we will all prosper. Prosperity for all.
We're Imperials, we're helping.
Ham.
We're not exploiting the locals for our own profit, we're helping.
We're helping.
Look at us, so magnanimous.
Cam goes, Coliseum crowd cheers.
Yeah. That. I always think of that scene from The Life of Brian, where the People's Front of Judea are talking. They're like, "What have the Romans ever done for us?" And they're like, "Brought peace." Or no, that was the last thing they said. But they're like,
Aqueducts.
aqueducts, medicine, education, all this other stuff. And I mean, I'm not saying that they did great, terrible things as well, but it was kind of funny how it's like, they also brought all their technology and stuff like that.
Well, it's especially ridiculous here because, Egypt had been...
doing just fine.
Well, had been its own imperial state for, thousands of years.
Yeah.
Like 5,000 or 6,000 of years.
Yeah.
So, they were bringing civilization.
Yeah. They were, excuse me, just conquerors.
Yeah.
Although,
This is suspicious.
That's always the funniest part about these.
Goofy gamer names.
Wait, who is that? Some real player?
Yeah.
That's some player that died, and I'm gonna go find the dude who killed him.
It was for some reason
That's
half
a
a
great
kilometer
idea.
away. Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. The only problem is, the names. It shows their gamer tags.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
but I mean, I appreciate the quest.
But it is just. I mean, you want to talk about immersion breaking?
I wasn't looking. What was his name?
It was something like FXGX,
Patriot,
Patriot,
something.
Yeah.
FX, XX.
Mm.
There were a lot of extra letters because someone else had already used Patriot.
Wow,
You're doing cross
I
the
think
way.
it
even
even
had-
had way far away.
No, I'm sorry.
I
I'm
think it
afraid
even had
vengeance is not yours
LFG in it,
today.
or
Oh,
LGF
yeah.
or something. Yeah.
Okay, that dude's killer's too far away. I'll do it.
I'm afraid no vengeance for you.
Oh, the quest sticks around, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Vengeance later.
Also, you're probably lame.
Oh, and
Moving
speaking
on.
of which, this is the daily quest.
Hello, Daily Quest.
Yeah, you just talk to this kid, and he'll give you something to do.
The Magi of the hour. You can help me, Bayek. A merchant friend of mine had her goods taken. Perhaps I can find the thief with you. Have a short discussion with him. You can take whatever he has.
That dude was talking. Totally.
You ruined our
Oh,
subtitles.
he's like near. That's cool. All right, go murder that guy.
Are we going right back into the same place we just were?
We sure are.
Alright. Video games.
Oh, I didn't kill.
She's
everyone.
not gonna.
What?
Silver goes, Drea, stop calling people lame. Angry face. She's not gonna.
No, that's not something she does.
Die! Die!
It's hammer time. Bonk.
Bonk.
Why?
Why what?
Why should I stop calling you
Because
lame?
she's Silver and you're Drea.
But
It says no!
I think this is a problem that I sometimes have with these games is that it doesn't make. Sometimes it doesn't make sense what you can grab onto and what you can't. I think the. Okay. Glad you got to see me jump.
It's very pretty.
Well, it's very pretty.
Like, because they don't make obvious distinctions, and I know it'd be really weird if it's like anything you can grab onto is slightly red in color or something shit like that. But when you have obvious brickwork that you've climbed, and then stuff that looks exactly the same and you can't climb it, it's very strange.
Yeah.
He's not close enough to the edge.
Yes, he is.
Oh, there we go.
Goodbye.
Hi.
Just had to be up slightly higher.
And I got my magic item.
Ta-da!
Ooh, I
He's
completed a
XP.
club quest.
Ooh. I don't know what that means.
It means I got you play points.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know. Whatever.
I hear they're slightly less worthless than origin points, so at least there's that.
Yeah, no, you can actually turn them in for stuff.
Yeah.
Like origin points, which I don't understand what those are about.
Yeah, they're completely useless.
I don't understand what Origin's about. Is Origin the...
Also completely useless.
Well, I mean, it's
That's-
the player for... It's like Steam for...
EA
EA
games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's because Origin. It's
Which
because
is yet to
EA
stop
went.
sucking.
Yeah, it's because EA went. Oh, look at all this money Steam is making. We should do that. We're not going to do it as well, though.
Okay,
I don't
so,
follow.
So, hang on, real quick. So, do I try to take on these 3 quests over here, or do we continue storyline?
We need to finish the Sobek thing.
Oh, right. Did I?
I don't think you turned it in.
Sobek Steers. There we go.
You got distracted by the daily quest.
Yeah, we should do that and then go on to main quest. You can do side quests on your own. People are here for story, I assume. I don't follow Star Wars Battlefront that much. I had somebody telling me about it the other day, but that's another EA game, right?
Oh, yeah. Boy, that was a debacle. Holy crap.
So, tell us about that, Josh. Apparently, they just completely screwed, like, the pay-to-win thing just got out of control.
So there's a couple of things with it. Like all upcoming games that are out there now, they went with the, like, loot pack thing, where you can pay real money to get loot boxes. But what they had done was they actually put, like, better gear and items and stuff like that. Well, one of the things that was part of the problem was they put better gear and items in those loot boxes. So you could literally pay to win, because you could pay money to get better gear than what people who were just playing the game to do. Secondly, like the heroes thing, in the first Battlefront game, if you wanted to play a hero, a little hero token would show up somewhere on the battlefield, and you'd run over it, and then you'd become one of the heroes.
I remember that.
What's kind of cool in this, what was kind of cool
Silver.
in the, what was kind of cool in the second Battlefront game was that, if I remember correctly, you earned points while playing a round, and once you got a certain number of points, you could then spend those points to play a hero. But the heroes that you could choose from were locked, and you could either get them from playing the game and earning, like, mission credits after every round that you played, and then use those to open up a character, or you could buy loot crates, which would give you those credits to buy one of the characters.
And this is just broken, because apparently you could literally, if you didn't buy the loot boxes to help unlock those characters, it would take literally thousands of hours of grinding in the game.
Yeah, no, it was like, just to unlock the first one was like 30 hours of grinding to unlock the first hero.
It was ridiculous.
And
I guess the gamers revolted and were like, no.
Oh yeah, no, their pre-sales were refunded. Like 50% of their pre-sales got refunded. It was huge. And I mean, they then said, okay, we're totally sorry. We're going to cut the cost of heroes down by 75%, and so that way it wouldn't take as much to do that. But they were still like, no, you kind of screwed the pooch on that. And so they said, all right, fine. We're going to cut out the market, the cash market, until we can figure out what we're trying to do with this thing. So
let's talk to this guy, and then I'll read what else happened in the chat here.
Guardian of Sobek, the sickness was not an omen of the gods. Your crocodiles were poisoned, but they will recover.
Poisoned? Are you sure? By whom? They will pay with their lives.
yeah, done.
Your own priest Zehetem was responsible. He's trying to increase offerings from your followers.
What? Sehetep is Sobek's right hand. He will never do this. What you are saying is blasphemy.
You obey with your laugh.
Priests, forever holding to your superstitions. You have been told the truth. The gods themselves will judge what you do with it.
Fair enough.
Silver said, first of all, she'd like to point out that we've broken 1,500 views on this channel.
I think that happened during Extra Life.
Cool.
Well, whatever, it's cool.
Yeah.
Second, she pointed out that if we wanted more information about it, apparently Angry Joe does a great job of reviewing this whole Star Wars Battlefront situation, which I might check out, because apparently it was a giant debacle. Just total mess.
Yeah.
Makes me glad I don't play those games. Like, that's too grindy. If you want to play Luke Skywalker, thousands of hours.
Well, not that much. But the other thing that was absolutely
it was
absurd.
a lot. It was ridiculous.
Well, and the other thing to consider is this is a full
Where did I
price
get the
game.
thousands? It might have been credits.
This is a full price game.
Yeah.
$60 game. And they said if you wanted to unlock everything, it would cost $2,100 to get all of your characters unlocked right from the bat.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of, thousands of hours of doing it all. It was, whatever it was, I saw some numbers for it, and I was just astounded.
Yeah, no. I'm not a fan of microtransactions.
Well, okay, so here's my deal. Here's my thought of microtransactions, and I've heard a couple of people kind
You
of
gotta
agree
make
with
it reasonable. 21.
me. Okay,
Oh, here, Josh,
here's my
make
thing.
make your point.
If it's a full price game, you don't do microtransactions. I mean, we paid $60 for it. We should get the entire game. The only exception to that would be cosmetics. Like if they're just dorky cosmetics, especially if you can earn it in game, then that's fine. If it's a free to play game, then by all means do microtransactions. You have to make money.
Yeah, reasonable.
But if it's a full price game, you don't do that shit. That's just retarded.
Well, regardless, like, you know, even if it's just cosmetic or whatever more reasonable thing you do, like, $2,100, did you say $2,000 to unlock all
Yes.
the...
$2,100 to unlock everything.
That's
in that game.
insane. Like, ESO is not nearly that bad, but it's still bad because they're like, oh, you know, it's X amount of credits to unlock this
ESO is also free to play.
giant house. Well, let me finish the point. Because, I mean, yes, they should. They are free to play. They need to do microtransactions. They need to get their money somewhere. I totally agree.
No, they're not.
My problem...
They're not a subscription MMO.
Okay.
Which is...
You can have a subscription
Right.
to it, but you don't need to.
Yeah.
Here's
Right.
my problem.
The game still costs money, though.
I mean, it's a giant house, so I'm not saying... If you were going to pay real cash money for a kin house for, like, our people to go hang out in
What
this
the-
game,
Oh, okay, those are... Okay.
what do you think is a reasonable price for that? In real dollars.
I mean,
Maybe
depending
$5.
on the size of the, whatever, kinship or whatever they're
Uh-huh.
called. But, like, for a basic me and my friends thing, like, I don't know, 10, 15
Okay.
bucks maybe.
No,
I'm
I
still
mean...
sitting at maybe $5.
Okay.
I mean, 5 would be ideal.
Because it doesn't mean anything.
No, it really
There's
doesn't.
nothing to do you just go, this is our kid house, we store shit here.
Okay.
Yeah. You
Hey!
can't put an ESO. You can put crafting tables and stuff in it, so it's not entirely useless. But you're right. For the most part, it's
Yeah.
look, we've decorated it. Isn't it pretty? We can have kin parties in here or whatever. And more so than in any other MMO I've ever played. Admittedly, a small number, but people roleplay a lot in ESO.
Yeah.
Like, you can walk into any town in ESO and people will be in character. It's actually pretty neat. So I imagine that the houses would be attractive for that reason. $70.
Oh, no. What was that
More than a
really
full game.
cool
Completely.
cavern?
That was one of the $70 ones.
No, I
No,
thought it was 120.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
The cavern was like 120 if you
Com-
ponied up for the crowns.
Completely unreasonable. And I mean, yeah, could you pack 100 players in there at once? Probably could, but good lord. The game you can buy for, like, what these days? 30? Like,
I think it's gone on sale for like 5 or 10.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
I think I actually have like a bunch of free stuff from it from Humble Bundle last month.
Oh,
20,
cool.
20 or 30 for Morrowind.
If you got the white horse and you don't mind parting with it, I would like it.
I have no idea.
Okay, we'll talk later.
Yeah, I'm probably never going to play that game again, so. I'm a big fan of MMOs. Pretty bored of
I
them
liked
fairly
ESO. I just,
I liked it more than I thought I would.
I liked ESO a lot. And it also helped that I've played other
Like Skyrim and Oblivion and stuff.
yeah Elder Scrolls games. Yeah.
Of course, now you have to confirm your kill, but
Yeah, I know, but that's easy. Oh, did that hurt? Come at me, bro.
Look what's happening.
I got narrowed to the knee.
In this way, old friend. May you find peace in my heart.
Ba-dum.
Who's the old friend?
That would be his friend whose daughter got killed?
was the person who was standing there talking to the crocodile our mercenary friend?
No.
Okay.
But he... Wait.
That sounded awfully to me like he just killed somebody that he...
Well,
didn't
once we
like.
get closer to our target,
Well,
we
I
may
just
see a
killed the
body.
crocodile.
Yeah, but
Right, but yeah, no, we just killed our girl.
yeah,
Oh, no!
yeah.
Oh, Shazbot, can I... Oh, because
Nope.
she... I would have had... Shit.
Shadia!
What did you do?
That's what I get for doing it so far away.
By one of
Yeah.
you.
Should I reset?
Yeah, I would. What? Who did you kill?
Shadia!
He killed the mercenary lady that we fought alongside.
Oh no! Caught the. Oh no!
Let's see if this works.
It may have already auto-saved.
Oh no!
Although I'm pretty sure what's her butt is telling us that she's the one that killed the kid.
Well,
I guess we're about
mean,
to find
if that's what happens, then we can't fix it. Then we'll.
Oopsies. This is what happens when you don't have a scope on your rifle. I got the headshot, but I wasn't sure who I was shooting. It was a signature strike. They fit a description.
I still play ESO occasionally. I haven't done a lot of dungeon delving recently. I like the game more than I thought I would, which kind of surprised me because at first, like, everybody was like, "Oh, we need to play this," and I was like, "It's just prettier Lord of the Rings. Like, I don't care." But no, it definitely had some good points.
I really liked the writing that went into the quests.
Yeah.
Like, I appreciate the fact that you and I kind of talked about this, about, at no point...
Well, it says I remain on the trail of the crocodile, so
Yeah, so we may be alright.
Because you were pointing out how, like, in Lord of the Rings, you get to the Shire and they're like, bring me 10 pies!
Yeah.
You're like, why?
All the side quests, as I recall, many years ago in Lord of the Rings, were very asinine. It's like, why am I doing this?
But
you could stumble on some really interesting side quests in ESO.
Yeah, and like, even the ones where you were like, this is a little silly, most of the time they at least had some sort of reason for it.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing was ever, bring me 10 pies!
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, not to knock, like, what else would a hobbit ask you to do? Like, my neighbor's gossiping about me. I mean, the point was to establish that the hobbits are very, like, insulated from the world around them, and their biggest, difficulties are their neighbor gossiping about them or their pies being wrong,
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying there wasn't a point to that. I am saying I did not enjoy those quests.
This is also one of the problems of having the game so quiet.
Well, maybe
And
this
also
time,
talking while we're doing something.
yeah, try to sneak up on it first instead of...
Oh,
Sniping.
it's hard to be friends and hang out while we're doing this.
It's probably the gonna be yeah. Okay, so she's
Oh, Seinu. You're wonderful.
like save their positions or something. So.
Uh.
Okay.
Alright, Josh. Don't indiscriminately kill important NPCs.
I'll try not to.
Yeah, kill everyone.
Oh.
Yes, my lady. It is everything I hoped it would be. You will want for nothing as long as you stay by my side. As long as you are loyal. As long as you never...
Why? I had it. Why did you... There.
Yeah.
Really? We're not going to talk about this?
Nope.
Wait.
Maybe if we let that conversation go a little longer, we would have heard.
Murdered by one of you.
Shadia. Who? Shadia! She was the child you drowned!
Like all of your kind, you fail to see what greatness lies in store for Egypt.
That's what you tell yourself. You do not remember those you killed. She was the child of Hinot and Hotefres.
Hinot was a stubborn rock. That ledger would have meant the end to all our hopes.
You destroyed families.
I did what had to be done.
I will destroy everything you stand for, Benedique. And I will destroy all others like you. But for now, all that matters is that you killed Shadia. And the last word you will remember is her name. Shadia!
Yeah, I'm really liking these segments.
Yeah, me too.
Are we seriously not going to talk?
She's talking now,
Oh, and then I died.
and then you died.
Whoops.
Because she had nothing but unblockables. That was fun.
It's okay. We'll talk while we're fighting.
Assuming he gets to survive.
I guess we'll find out what happens.
Dodge more.
If you can't stand the sight of blood, you can unequip your weapon in your inventory and fight unarmed.
I was actually trying to. She just,
No.
like, magnetically locked on. Oh.
Interesting.
What
Ah.
happened?
There's a van in the alleyway. Oh God!
Wait, what?
Aya, what are you trying? Forget about Aya. Abstergo's here. They must have found out about. Oh shit!
I thought you guys were working for Abstergo.
This whole time they've been like,
Okay, Layla, listen. I know you, and I know you'll find a way out of this.
What are you doing?
the whole
Burying
time
something.
this person, Deanna has been telling us the whole time, hey, we need to go back to Abstergo, and she's like, no, they keep stealing my credit. I'm gonna figure this out first, and then I'll go to them. So
Picked up that blade I found. Good.
She's got the hidden blade?
Oh, that's what she was doing. She was strapping on the hidden blade.
Well,
Is she gonna cut her finger off?
You've been living in the mind of a trained assassin for the past however many hours, remember? So get ready to rock, Killer Queen. I'm ready, American woman. They're using drones, not guns. Why? Guess they don't consider you much of a threat.
a bow will kill you.
Almost on me. Going dark. How's it
Bow
going?
is much harder to use than a gun.
So were we
Either-
supposed to lose that fight?
No, I think what it was is that this was supposed to happen.
The first time we desynchronized?
No.
Or
No, just after we killed the crocodile.
Yes.
Oh.
Or possibly when we desynchronized. I mean, the point is it was a triggered event.
Darn, I wanted to hear the rest of that conversation with Lady.
It might go back to it. I guess we'll find out.
Oh shit.
Don't. Please. No! Dee? Oh, Dee. No.
That's a sandstorm. You're not getting anywhere.
Fuck you, Abstergo! I'm seeing this through!
Okay.
You're not gonna go try and save your friends?
Not in that
So she
sandstorm.
can't.
Abstergo, and I'm dead. Do me a favor and make sure Sophia Ricken hears it. My dream was to work on the Animus project. I waited 12 years. Waiting got me nowhere. So I built an Animus that lets me access anyone's memories, even ancestors not my own. I even witnessed the origins of the assassins. Artifacts, tombs that were supposed to be stuff of legend, I found them. By killing me, you lost all this knowledge.
I'm stuck.
I understand why you thought I had to die. But did you have to kill my best friend? Why did she?
I didn't necessarily say she was dead.
I should have listened to you.
Okay, so
I just said
they are
neutralized.
friends. It's not
Yeah.
romantic. She's probably dead. I mean, they came
We-
here intending to kill this one.
I know, but that, well,
Were
Well,
they?
I mean, they made the point about they have bows, not guns.
Yeah.
It's possible that they would. I mean, I can't see
they were hoping to
Abstergo.
wound.
Yeah, I can't see Abstergo wasting a potential asset.
Yeah.
Back to the Animus. What else can I do? Tea never puts it in snacks.
Oh yeah! This that we have to interact with at some point.
Nah.
Do we want none of the background?
Somebody can read it off camera and give us the
Well, yeah,
Cliff's
no, I
notes.
know. We're not gonna...
That will take forever.
Okay. Alright, back into the thing. Yeah, I guess so. Okay. It's like I said yes, didn't I? I sure thought I did.
Poison a corpse, put it on a horse, lean back, and let it do the work. Chemical
Yeah,
warfare.
I've seen that happen. That's messy.
Yeah.
Accidentally start the plague in a town.
Yep.
Accidentally, nothing.
No, I've done it accidentally.
Yep. You know, because he came in, he was fighting with a poison weapon. He's like, no, this will be great. We'll just kill everybody. And then, a villager walks by.
Yeah, that poison spreads quick. It's nasty.
At which point Josh was like, no, wait. Oh, no.
Oh, I murdered everyone.
I'm sorry. That wasn't actually what I was trying to do.
So another thing that he pointed out that Yahtzee pointed out that I kind of agreed with was how it's Assassin's Creed Origins, and yet we're not actually getting the origin of a lot of their stuff, like the Hidden Blade.
Mm-hmm.
That totally should have been something that was invented during this game, as opposed to them finding it. Or okay, hang on. Oh, you're eating.
I'll eat it. Bayek. We have made an alliance with Pompeii, but news from Apollodorus is mixed. Those we've been tracking were not Camus' killers. Bastards, yes, but there are two more names we must erase. The Scorpion and the Jackal are within Ptolemy's royal guard. I will join you in Heracleon as soon as Phoxidas and I finish our naval missions. I love you more than ever, Bayek. We did not choose this life, but fate opened the doors to the Order of Ancients, and we must spend our days closing it. Aya.
So did we kill that girl?
I've killed all these Nekatiadet.
I guess we did.
Apollodorus must be told. To Heracleon.
No, I have no idea what happened.
I don't think we did. I think the game tried to load us after the cutscene, which was a successful end to the quest. And since that was the point where that outside the Animus thing happened, we just jumped out.
We can always
kinda
go back
weird.
and see if she's there.
I guess. Well, she would
Although
be
I
here.
can't imagine we missed that much. Like, she was giving us the, you never understood speech.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, left her
Yeah,
in there.
and the crocodile was saying something along the lines of, like, I'm glad you finally joined being my champion or whatever. So,
Yeah.
short version, our mercenary friend was recruited by the crocodile and was okay with sketchy stuff happening.
Still, it's sad we didn't get to hear it. We found a glitch.
Oh, hey. Homing dagger. Okay. Can I fast travel anywhere near there? I sure can.
Philadelphia?
Born and raised.
Neat. I mean, that's a pretty Greek word.
I think Brad got my joke. Was that a snicker I heard?
It was a snicker. I don't know exactly what that's from.
Oh. On the playground is where I spent most of my days.
Oh, this is a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air joke.
Thank you.
Ah, I see.
That's it.
It is possible to not kill Kenza and just kill the crocodile, but she's not mentioned for the rest of the game.
Oh, what? Ubisoft, come on.
Well, then it doesn't matter really whether we did or
Yeah.
not, so I don't feel bad about it. It would be nice to know what she says in that fight if you can
Right.
get it, Drea.
Let's see if I can find it.
Hello.
What is going on?
My friend, you came. I am glad.
Who is this? Where is Henry?
My wife is wherever she goes. Drawn and cold. This is, yesterday. She was just leaving.
You are a pig. I was bored anyway. Thanks for the wine.
Ah, we are not grieving well.
Henut is probably down at the lake. I will take you to her. Let me know when you are ready to go.
Okay, let's go.
Otifles, what is this? What are you doing? You will lose everything.
I know. I am useless to anyone right now.
And stop being useless. Be angry. Pick up your sword and start fighting.
He can sprint, drunk
In
old
the
bastard.
Same boat.
You don't see me whoring out.
I mean, in fairness, we went on a revenge quest that took us several years to even begin.
Yeah.
So,
1 year.
okay. An entire year, though,
Something big is happening.
is not a small
You
thing.
were right to try to help.
I was stupid. I did not want to do it. Henot insisted, said it was our duty. If I had not listened to her, Shadia would still live. She will be up ahead. We built a shrine by the water. Shadia loves the water. We feed the fish before supper. I mean, she did. We used to.
Well, he's in a tough position.
It is.
Yeah, I mean, and that's interesting information. He's like, I didn't want to be involved in any of this. Polydorus was a jerk about it, and my wife was like, no, it's our duty to Egypt. And now my kid's dead. So I can see where he's like, no, as far as I'm concerned, this is all your fault.
Henry, it is good to see you.
Well, it's not Bayek's fault. He didn't kill her. He didn't
No,
kill
not
anybody.
Bayek's.
Oh.
You as a general, you.
This is how she is now.
There is something that might help. In Siwa, we have a ritual to mark a loved one's passing. Would you mind?
Go ahead.
The ritual requires something. I will return shortly. I should leave them to grieve. I need a feather for the ritual. There are marshlands nearby. We'll find birds there.
Which marshlands? Oh, probably that way.
The opposite direction.
You know. Oh, hang on. No.
Did we ever find the put the weapon away button?
I had one at one point.
Okay.
Then I lost it.
It was to draw a bow and then you can kind of go sneaky at that point.
You know, actually, I think this is really interesting because he was kind of being an idiot and like trying to woo other women or whatever. But she's completely withdrawn into her own world. Like they're both obviously grieving terribly, but it's interesting to see. I don't know. I mean, they are extreme reactions to a child's death, but they're not unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
And it is interesting the impact it had on what is hopefully still a loving marriage. Getting really deep.
I don't know. With how they mishandled it before, I'm just tired of this quest line and hope it ends.
You do what you're told, you lazy shit. If you need more grain, grow. It's not my problem.
Captain! Henot, no. We can't.
She's like, watch me.
I know you are not extorting grain from this farmer. Because you know that would be violating several Egyptian laws. As officials of fire, we both know it. Don't we?
That woke her up.
We'll see you soon. Official.
I just like Bayek's look at that point. It's like, yeah, try something. See what
Oh,
happens.
go ahead.
My husband, we must shake off our grief. We cannot let others suffer too. Not when we can stop it. You were a fighter once. It is time to fight again. You see yourself the corruption. There is no one to protect the people.
Huh, that was a
This
swift
is not
turnaround.
over.
Actually, I really appreciated that. She really is a good, strong person.
Yeah.
It took injustice to remind her of what was important.
And now we're just gonna kill these guys?
Oh, hell yes!
Oh, wait, let's hear what they say.
Oh, don't worry. The Amanda has got something special planned for her. I know her type. Proud and defiant. Thinks she's untouchable. See how proud she is when we remove her.
These guys are awful.
We'll come back tonight and got her quiet. What do you think, huh?
You already killed her daughter, you fucks.
I don't know if they know that.
That's a decent point. They might not know that, but still, they're horrible. I have trouble feeling bad about
There was
this.
another one? Whoa, where'd you guys come from? How you doing?
Why didn't you get the chain assassination?
I didn't actually get it because I wanted to take this guy out personally.
Okay.
Sounds fair.
Okay, so
Oh yeah, Straya, what did you come up with?
the best I've got is a transcript if you assassinate Kenza. You know, like if you sneak up and assassinate.
All right. Well, what did she say?
Oh,
Okay.
he's fucking dead.
So the end of the conversation that we overhear that we cut off, and that wasn't much, before we assassinate Kenza the crocodile, is the crocodile goes, "You will want for nothing as long as you stay by my side, as long as you are loyal, as long as you never fail me." And Kenza says, "Yes, my lady," at which point Bayek says, "Kenza, is
What
this
the? Why?
Bayek says.
Bayek says, "Kenza, is this the luxury you sought, to be a slave to an enemy of Egypt?" And you come up and kill her, and Bayek says, "I'm sorry I had to end this. I'm sorry it had to end this way, old friend. May you find peace in Maat's embrace." And then he kills
What?
Bereniki,
Who?
and we saw all that.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
It sounded like in the fight she was gonna say something, but
Yes, something. Yeah, I can't find that though,
I do not recognize this.
or at least I have not yet.
okay.
But probably not going to, near as I can
Spoke
tell.
of a commander. Someone else is giving the orders. This is not over.
Yeah.
Shield me, brothers! I must not fail!
Really? I'm stealth? Okay. And you're chicken shit. Alright, bye. I don't want to deal with
He's
you.
like, I see 5 dead guys in the sugar cane or whatever. That's not sugar cane. Whatever they're growing.
Peace out! Oh! Alright, somebody still wants peace.
Seems exceptionally foolish of them.
Wow, that was a nice slide. Oh, he's on a horse.
Ow. Alright. It had me cloaked as in they couldn't see me, but...
The guy on the horse came around the corner.
I don't think he's shooting at you.
Oh no, they're shooting at a rebel.
Not for long.
Oh,
Ow, what the...
Nice distraction, Rebel.
Who is hitting me?
He's right
Oh.
at the bottom, I think.
Alright.
Where were we?
I believe I was going back this way. I have the heron feathers. Let us deposit them. Here's taste. FedEx! I've come with a delivery.
You live!
Of course I do.
They'd marked enemies for death. Death found them fast.
Well, it had to be done. These soldiers do not seem to understand anything else.
There's more. The captain was under orders. I found this insignia on him. Do you know it?
Yes, this is not good. It is from Fort Bubastos to the east, run by another Malakia who thinks himself untouchable. Kent was right. People will continue to suffer unless we act. Bayek, I'm sorry to ask this. We need your help.
You have it. There's something I must do fast, though. I will return soon.
And what is that thing?
The
oh, probably this.
ritual that you mentioned before.
Aww.
So, is it a pop culture thing, or were the Egyptians really all about like eye makeup, eyeshadow, and stuff like
They
that?
were.
Okay.
And also about braiding the hair and things like that.
Yeah. Well, I mean that seemed more.
No other will suffer as you did. I swear it. Ride my little tadpole. Swing forever free.
We're done with cutscenes. I'm gonna go send the boy to bed.
At least they're mourning together.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call that improvement.
It is true. The soldiers were only the beginning. We have to deal with this commander.
More information. How far does the corruption? It mirrors as far as Ptolemy's inner sight.
Oh, I can guarantee that.
Cannot trust any black.
Oh yeah. No.
Cannot do it alone. We need fight.
Most of the farmers will not talk for fear of the soldiers. They are angry. It will not take much to convince them.
Let me talk to that farmer the captain was threatening. I will spread the word.
Okay.
Back to protecting Egypt.
Like you do. Looking forward to when we hit level 40 and I can finally start doing these Trials of the Gods.
What are those?
They're like these weekly challenges that will get us like special set armor and stuff like that.
Ooh.
You like special armor?
This thing's done, Drea.
Oh.
Thank you, dear.
Totally not trashing the crops. Hello.
Yes, please don't do that. These people obviously work hard on
I-
them.
Seni, so what happened with the soldier?
Even Pharaoh took a big risk. I appreciate what she did, but it won't change anything. I'm sorry, but I must keep working. I've got a stack of fires to light.
Let me help them.
Why are we doing this?
I don't know. Oh, okay. Do 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 do.
Do it!
Do do do.
Lighting your fire.
You don't give up, do you?
Nah, I'm
Now
annoying.
sure your crops are fertile, Seni.
Whoops. Let's try that again.
Did you just get infinite torches?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I can do this all day.
That's nice.
You told me to
There
like
you
this.
It's time to rise up against the soldiers. Potiphar will fight with you.
Potiphar? He abandoned us long ago. His father was a good man. He gave his son an Egyptian name. He loved them for that. But he could not give him Egyptian
Yeah, he's definitely not. He's definitely Greek.
Satisfied in our done. But he never was. He soon left us to the hyenas and crocodiles.
Oh, that's not good.
Yet crocodiles may still be defeated. The captain is no more. Rise, Seni. Spread the word.
You defeated the captain. Wow. You are a man.
Yeah.
Okay. If you are willing to do this, I will join you.
Sunny probably means brother or something.
Let's see here. And we're gonna speak to this guy and basically say, look, the people are gonna rise up unless you straighten up.
This is our friend. We're talking to our buddy.
Oh, is it?
We just talked about his name, why he was named what he was named, dude.
I guess it is. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Hey, look. Dead assassin.
This is not normal.
This is not normal. Yeah, it is.
I did not know things were this bad. I mean, I knew there was trouble, just not like this. This is my fault. I did not want the responsibility here in Fayum. The inheritance was forced on me. I wanted to stay on my ship, the adventure. Now, I realize. Giving up is a choice. And I am still alive.
They must be in the villa. Take the back. You, come with me. Soldiers!
Alright, so he's like, I've been a schmuck.
Come down. We need a
I'll stop being a schmuck, I'm sorry.
Looks like the choice has been made for me. Come, brother. Let us talk.
Yeah, I didn't eat killing for 5 seconds, so we have to start doing that now.
This is a nice house they live in.
Duffy.
Really?
I have got your back.
Stupid ability to just melee me like that.
Die, you dogs!
Got a sword. Take it.
Oh,
You
he's actually pretty
interrupted
good.
My shiny.
Jeez.
I was happy and having a happy moment.
Hey, you fight well for someone retired.
I am not old yet, Siwa.
I can see that.
But
Somebody's
she's
getting
not
laid
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's gonna be so much sex later.
the numbers now.
I inherited more than a strong sword arm. I will hire a private army if I need to.
I might have a better idea. Bayek, could you accompany me on a short journey?
Sure.
Ham goes, sword is the least of what these men have.
I'm ready. Let's go.
You two make a good team. Potefres has lost none of his fire.
You sound proud of you.
It is nice to have back the man I married.
Where are we going?
There is a rebel camp nearby. It is to the east of here, by Fort Bubastos. We are going to meet with them.
Rebels?
Guys,
Jam.
you're totally in the way. And we're not following anybody. I murdered.
We're dealing with them, not Andy Raff of Alexandria.
Alexandria is no stranger to intrigue, Magi. Favors are sometimes traded for information or protection. Such alliances are necessary, if not officially acknowledged.
Well, that guy had a green box that magically appeared on his head. It's the aliens. The Egyptians had help from the aliens.
How else would you live in this awful land?
It's awful land. They had a huge river.
The river helps.
They had a big river, and they knew how to irrigate.
But look at up here, it's dusty and awful.
We should be cautious. Rebels are not known for their
Oh,
hospitality.
they should be.
I sent word. They are expecting us.
Hey guys. Heard you were
All
expecting
four
us.
of them.
I am Henry. I sent word from Philadelphia that we were coming. We need your help.
You wasted your time. Sorry, we cannot help you.
We are not asking for charity. We can offer food, supplies, and information. All we require in return is protection for our people.
I said we cannot help. Soldiers captured our leader down at the den.
Then perhaps we can help you. This is Bayek of Siwa.
How's it going?
You were Bayek of Siwa? We were told what you did at the arena. Beating the Galadrades like a
I did do
madman.
that, yes.
And I suppose today, I play the madman again.
I love the way he smiles all the time. Like he's just...
Yeah.
He's confident.
I really like this character.
Yeah, Bayek's pretty cool. I am enjoying Bayek.
Also, you make fun of there being 4 of them, but how many forts have we invaded that had like 6 guys total?
Fair enough.
That's 4 is basically a standing army in this world.
More will come whenever we whistle, it'll be fine.
You want some gummy bears before I infect them with my sick?
Gummy
Sick is horrible.
Gummy bears had to get in the bowl somehow. They're already infected, aren't they?
Yeah.
This is all boy.
So you didn't. Ooh, thank you. So you didn't miss much. We just Fretes, the Canute's husband, was like, you know, I didn't really want to live this life. I inherited this responsibility. I wanted to stay on my ship. I can see, basically, I've been a slacker and a jerk. It's time to kick some ass. So we're right now saving some rebel leaders so that Philadelphia will have some protection.
Philadelphia?
That's where they live.
Yeah.
Born and raised.
You mean Fiam?
I'm sorry.
Ham says, Bayek is a warm, fatherly sort of bloody insurgent. Yes, he is.
Is he an insurgent if this is his native land?
What?
He's rebelling against the established leadership of the country.
That is true.
Alright, I'm gonna try something, see if it works.
Rupert, throw it out.
Be distracted. Shwunk.
Don't you swing at my bird? I will kill you even harder than I just killed you.
You auto-loot guys you assassinate, right?
Yeah, but I didn't know if that counted for chain assassination.
Yeah, that's what I was just wondering. Can you auto-loot from
Oh, wait, what the?
a dozen meters away?
Is something in there?
What?
Maybe.
No, just a thing to look at.
By the grace of Ptolemy, the father-loving god, and your hard work, this dam now stands resolute against the desert. Millions depend upon Fayum's farms, and Fayum's farmers depended upon you. You prevailed, and I commend you for your efforts. Prosperity for all, culture for all, security for all.
Yep, that sounds like Templars.
I do like my cheese.
Cheese.
Culture?
Oh. Arr. This is probably a good opportunity to go to the little girl's room.
And you're on fire.
No, fire! Oh wait, it's the bad guys. That's cool.
Oh no, I'm on freaking fire!
And now I'm on freaking fire! So it's fair game.
What? And he's not dead. Okay. Hey, what's up?
What, really?
You gonna come back up? How's it going?
Wow.
So
that was messed up.
So is that what they mean when they say having the high ground is an advantage?
Yeah, especially if the other one's dumb enough to freaking do that. How do I? Okay, there we go. All right, buddy, let's go.
Go now.
Who are you to attack soldiers so openly? Don't you fear waking Greece?
I am Bayek of Siwa, and I am more afraid of Egypt sleeping.
Crazy Siwan! My men spoke of you, fighting in the arena single-handed like a madman.
What? We had a partner the entire time.
No, remember that
Oh,
one
there
time.
was that one
You're on
time.
our side.
And I will need you on my side when it matters.
And now we have entered the recruitment phase.
Well, hopefully it'll just be this.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're not gonna have base building or anything like
The
that.
way back from here is clear.
And then,
Before you go,
after the base building, tower defense.
Someone is waiting at your camp. She will ask for your help to protect our people.
I owe you my life. I have my word, it will be done.
Damn, Skippy.
You also tell her I go to Fort Bubastos. I have business with the commander.
What did I miss?
Nothing, I
We've
just
had-
rescued the guy.
Yeah, we got
Yay!
the guy. He had heard of us as well.
Crazy.
Perhaps. I am Bayek of
As you said.
Is this the new I'm Batman?
Kind of. Well, by now we've kind of earned a reputation. I'm glad, actually, that people are starting to have heard of us.
Well, which
Because
is
by
funny,
now
we
they
actually
would
started
have.
with a reputation.
What was
Yeah.
that?
We started with a reputation.
Yeah, but now we've been, like, running around and, like, you know, doing the gladiator thing.
Yeah, I think that's the main thing that people keep bringing up is now
It's
that
spreading.
in the plot we have been a gladiator, that more people have heard of us.
It's higher profile.
I don't know, like, I know that the way they handled the whole Shadia thing was troubling and not good, but, like, in my mind so far, that's really the only major mark against this game. For me, like, plot-wise anyway. Like, character-wise, they're doing a great job so far. Even the... You know what? I'm even going to say that even, like, the... I know that we always get dismayed when they pull us back out into the modern day. We're like, who are you? I don't care, whatever.
Yeah.
But even this plot between Layla and Dee is more compelling than... Like, I already care more about them than I ever cared about Desmond.
Ouch.
It helps that their parts in the story have been extremely abbreviated.
That helps, but I mean, they haven't wasted any time either.
Yeah.
Like, in a very few amount of words, they've established
Very busy fort.
that they're friends, that they're kind of renegades, that they have something to prove, and that one of them was really gung-ho and one of them was reluctant. The reluctant one has been the one that's taken the brunt of Abstergo's fury, however that actually looks, giving our modern-day hero something to lament. Like, we have not actually had that much time or screen time or that many lines devoted to that.
Yeah.
And that's still pretty dense and, dare I say, compelling. I mean, I still care way more about Bayek and what's going on here than I care about them, but again, like, you know, I think it helped that they had two characters with an obvious background and obvious personalities. I don't know, I think they might be improving on the modern day protagonist formula. Finally.
And unsurprisingly, they're improving it by decreasing how much of it there is.
What? There's more
God,
of it.
there's
There's already more of it than there was in Syndicate.
Yeah, but
And it's way better. Like, the Syndicate ones really felt jarring, because like, we were just totally a nameless person there.
Yeah, but, like, I didn't care about it there either. Like, that was neutral to me.
I don't know, that felt insulting to me, because it's like, now you're just pulling me out of the game for no reason.
Yeah, it was so short I didn't care. Like, honestly, like, I also don't really care that much about the modern ladies. I don't. Like,
can you at least...
You're a bad guy too? You're a bad guy too, aren't
Do you think it's improved objectively on the formula they've presented so far? Whether you care about them or not.
I would... To me, it's the same as Syndicate.
Okay, well, that's fair. I mean, I don't agree with you, but that's okay. I don't have to.
Did you
Like,
just
the
climb
Syndicate...
over that guy?
You did.
Sure did.
Okay.
The Syndicate one was just... It felt really wishy-washy to me.
Dude!
Like, either do the modern day thing, or don't. Like, don't throw in this nameless protag that, like, nobody gives a damn about, and, like, you know, you do name drop a couple people that we do care about out of Desmond's camp, but it's clearly just a name drop. Like, I don't know, I was really annoyed by that. What do you think, Dre?
I think I am more in the camp of, if you're gonna bother pulling us out, there should be a reason.
So we went all out war with this.
Yes, we did.
Yes, we did.
I like the way they've done it in this game. I did not like the, you're playing a video game.
Yeah, that really pissed me off.
Yeah, that.
Like, as a framing device, I didn't care. Like, I don't know. I can see why you wouldn't like it, but it didn't bother me. It was just kind of a thing that happened occasionally, and it was over quickly.
I thought it was stupid, particularly because, Anyway, okay.
No, dodge! I've been hitting dodge this whole time.
This is gonna be a little, I don't know. If they were ever going to use the "you're playing a video game,"
that was horseshit.
They should have used it in the very first game.
You didn't know what they were doing in the first game.
I know, but if they were going to use that weak of a premise, that should have happened in the first game, and then they could build up to more real-world involvement. I know that they got a lot of feedback that nobody liked how they handled Desmond, and that's why they scaled it back.
They backpedaled so far the other way.
But I felt like with the real-world involvement, there's just a lot of floundering. And yeah, I think they pulled too far back in the wrong direction.
Right. Because I mean, like, we've established that I don't mind the idea of there being a greater overarching goal to all of these ancestor stories we're getting.
Uh-huh.
I don't mind that there's like a Juno and a precursors, and like I don't mind that. But in all the games leading up to now...
It's kind of interesting. It makes them something different than just a series of historical games.
Right. And, like, it also makes the organizations of Assassins and Templars have a point. I don't know.
Other than, we just hate each other.
Yeah, other than we hate the hell out of each other all the time, you know. So, I mean, I don't mind the idea of something linking all of these stories together. The problem is, in many of the games leading up to this point, I actually thought they handled it relatively well in Syndicate. Or at least the Juno parts of it. But it's been so disjointed and jarring and just not compelling. Like, it took you away from where you wanted to be.
Yeah.
Without a lot of reward. Like, if you're going to take me out of it, you can't just talk in cryptic nonsense bullshit and spread the plot out so far over 4 games or whatever that I don't even remember who the hell these precursors are or what the hell their problem is.
Right.
Because that was my problem. By the time we got done with the Desmond games, that's a lot of games to be pulled out occasionally for all this precursor nonsense. I could never keep it all straight in my head because we got so little of it, so spread out.
Yeah, and in fairness, I'm
Everybody's
still
on fire.
not completely sure what the deal with Juno is.
Yeah, me neither. And I don't think we're supposed to. I don't think we're supposed to completely know.
Yeah.
And that's not necessarily a deal breaker.
But we don't know to a degree that it's like, it's a problem. Okay, why?
It's like, you're not a villain because I'm not scared of you.
We know what the problem with Juno was. That, like, there was a solar flare that was going to wipe out the Earth.
Yeah, but she's still got some kind of agenda. What is it? Well, I don't know.
Oh, well, that I can't help you with. But,
Yeah,
like, okay, the one thing I will give the Desmond stories is they at least led somewhere. We have been given no indication that any of the modern stories since then are actually ever going to get anywhere.
That's true.
And that's fair.
That's why I'm completely neutral on it, and why, like, the last... where you're in a video game and that's about all the plot we have is the same as some random woman in the present has beef with Abstergo.
Okay.
Like,
no, I can see that.
Both
in
of those
that frame,
are equally meaningless to me.
At
like,
least there's more compelling characters, but you're right, and I think that's
like,
what we've been missing.
I don't care about the characters that much. Like,
I would
she has
like
a goal.
to. If they keep pulling me out of this game with these characters that you spent 25 hours getting me immersed in, if you're gonna pull me out of that, I'd better care about what you're pulling me out of it to see. I'd better care about who you're pulling me out of it to see.
And at this point, I've accepted that they're never actually going to do that because they don't have... They've given no indication that they have a long-term plan for these games, so I am fine with it as long as it's short.
I guess I was encouraged.
That is all fair and defensible.
That is all fair and defensible. I was encouraged because these people seem to have compelling character, motivation, and story, more so than we've seen in many of the Desmond games since for the modern protagonists. But upon hearing your argument, I absolutely agree with you that where is it leading? I'd really like to know. I'm tired of the problem with the modern stuff is it always feels so damn disjointed.
Yeah.
And I'm tired. I'm tired of it. It's so jarring. It's so like, what's the point? What are we doing?
Why are we doing it?
Why are we doing it? Like they're obviously doing it again in this game because Bayek obviously received a message that was probably meant for Layla, the person experiencing it through him, or at least not for himself, which they've done before. It happened to Ezio all the damn time.
Yeah.
Right.
It felt like.
And poor Ezio was haunted by it.
Oh, poor man. But yeah, it's like, what is Juno's game? Like, give us some
Jesus
kind of
Christ,
foothold.
how
Oh
far do I have
no.
to get from you?
Further than that.
This is why we have to discuss these things. Because I hadn't thought of that.
In, I think it was in Rogue, right, where you play as the guy working at Abstergo,
Yes.
and it's all first person.
What the? What happened?
You got a super move off.
Oh no, wait, that wasn't Rogue. That was Black Flag.
Which one was the one where we were wandering around Abstergo cubicles and like the security guy and his Chico we were helping them get...
Yeah, I thought that was Black.
How are you
Flag.
still alive?
I thought that was Black Flag because what's his face was in it.
I think you're right. I think it was Black Flag.
Mad Bart.
Edward?
No. The
Fuck, there's a lot of people.
the weird guy that is reborn with all of his memories.
Oh, the...
Who's like obsessed with Juno.
Oh, damn it. The... Sage.
Yeah, the Sage. So I thought it was Black
Damn it,
Flag
this is a pain
because
in
the
the ass.
Sage is important in Black Flag.
Yeah,
It's
no,
not
you're right.
important in Rogue. I think Rogue was another. You're barely here. But okay, let's see. How many games since Black Flag?
I'm not good at this. You tell me.
3. This would be 4. This will be the
Okay.
4th game since Black Flag.
Holy crap, really?
I still don't know what's going on with Juno.
No.
Yeah. That's
We got the most of it in a row at one time
Right.
in Syndicate finally, like when Juno came into the sky and like was talking while we were going through one of those World War II segments or something.
Kind of.
But even that was like vague nonsense.
Yeah, I mean, that was the thing. It was mostly vague nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
World War One.
Whatever it was, I don't remember.
Yeah, so there was World War One. Remember, we were Assassin's Creed Mary Poppins.
That's right. Although, like in this game, like it was more coherent than whatever crap they threw at us in this game. Like whatever shrine Bayek found, and we listened to it talk for a while, and it had garbled
Yeah.
bits. I have absolutely no idea. It's not foreshadowing if you can't follow it.
Right, but
I hate that. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I hate it when authors or whoever like use it's cryptic, so it's foreshadowing. If it's so cryptic that you can't follow it at all and it means nothing to you until you get there and there's no way anybody could decipher any meaning from it until it happens, it's not effective foreshadowing.
fair.
Hate that.
I don't really think that's foreshadowing, though.
Probably
because
not. It's
even
just cryptic nonsense.
Yeah, well, it's our sign that yet. Okay, it is our sign that there were precursor things in Egypt.
Right.
One.
Come on, let me. No.
2, that bit of garbled whatever was more important to the
I'd like
mission
to get off
at
the
the
flaming
time.
horse now, please.
Right.
Because that bit of garbled whatever is why what's-her-face thought that she could get her daughter back.
Right.
You know.
Actually, I think, well, that might have been part of what she was into, but that was all technically optional. We could have walked right past that and never seen that cutscene.
We could?
Yeah. It was not necessary to see that.
We didn't have to.
Yeah.
But when the thing's talking, it says things about resurrection.
Okay.
And so I thought we were supposed to infer that that's why, what was that the hyena?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah. I thought that's why we were supposed to. I thought we were supposed to infer that that's why the hyena thought she could do a ritual there and get her daughter back.
Not unreasonable.
Because the thing talks about resurrection and stuff like that.
That's fair.
And why she was trying to learn
What?
how
Okay.
to carve the symbols on the walls and things like that.
Sometimes a chain assassination just doesn't happen.
Yikes. It's a lot of dead right there.
This has been a hell of a fight.
See,
This has been a hell of a 3 fights.
all the fighting forever.
This is the guy killed with arrows.
That is the end of his corruption. I should meet the others.
Oh, bitch, please. Have you seen your buddies?
There's still that guy just hanging out near the gate, somehow oblivious to all of
I don't want
this.
you to feel left out. Okay, I have to go get my trigger.
I would like for all the modern storylines to be like coherent and leading to something. And I was definitely encouraged by what I considered to be the first interesting protagonist and not just desperate name drops of characters we've heard of before in quite some time. Like all that shameless Sean and Rebecca name dropping in in whichever game that was.
Can you call it name dropping if they're on the screen?
Fine, they did stuff, sort of. I don't know.
Wow.
Cameos?
So disgruntled.
Maybe cameo is the better word.
Cameo would be a better word.
Fine, cameos. It makes me cranky is the point.
I mean, I did appreciate being able to see that Sean and Rebecca were still alive.
Right. And
still
doing things.
And doing things.
Competent, yeah.
That was nice. It was also nice to see Sean doing things instead of sitting at a computer bitching and going, I could totally kill people. Which is what he basically
a lot of
does
that, yeah.
through the Desmond games.
No, you're right. And I'm not saying that like, they weren't allowed to do that at all. I'm just saying, like, that's the only real story we got out of that. And I don't know.
Oh, there it is.
And I guess my point is...
Oh,
that
and
is
more, we're still losing.
Yeah, there's
Yes.
a lot of that.
Yeah, there's always that.
And I guess my point is that was as empty as this. Like,
I don't
none of
think
this matters.
I don't know if that's fair.
But, like, it's just some random lady who wants to do her own... Who wants to apparently work for Abstergo, or at least be acknowledged that she's capable by them.
And I will admit that is kind of a okay, great, another Abstergo employee.
It will be interesting to see where that goes by the end of this story. I will be very disappointed if, by the end of this story, she still wants to take all this stuff back to Abstergo.
I don't believe she'll do that, but now she wants to get back at them for some reason, but I still don't care about her. Like, okay, Abstergo's jerks. That's all I've learned so far.
We really didn't learn that. We knew that.
This could be a decent jumping off point for, like, the new Desmond, the new, like, driving assassin. This could be a good origin story for that if they choose to do it. Because we'll see her. I mean, we're witnessing her motivation and her convincing turnaround. Hopefully, I'm optimistic.
Well, she's not turned around, though.
Not yet.
Well, yeah, no, I agree. I could totally see the story going in that direction, where she's like, she's angry, she finds out, she makes some connection with the assassins, and then she's able to translate that into some modern day connection with the assassins.
Yeah.
And, like, if that happens, sure.
And we've shown that she's, I mean, brilliant and talented. Like, she built this machine in a cave. Like, she can do stuff that Abstergo hasn't been able to do.
She built it and then brought it to the cave.
Yeah. Whatever, but I mean, she built an animus that they haven't been able to do. Like, this would be a valuable assassin asset. She could be the new spearhead. Like, this could be our new protagonist. They could set it up to do that. I will be very interested to see if that happens.
Oh. Wait, okay.
But if she's just like you guys are jerks and I'm gonna kill you because vengeance and, like, not hooking up with the assassins or whatever, and she's just our flavor of the week modern protagonist, yeah, no, I'm with you. That will be very disappointing.
Well, then I guess If that's what
That
we're
dude
hoping has
saw me
happened, then
through a
I
horse.
expect that her friend that we have never seen the face of is already an assassin, and so once we rescue her, she'll be like, hey, now that you don't want to work for Abstergo anymore, you should join us, the assassins.
Oh, that would be interesting.
Because she has to have some connection. They've established 0 other characters.
Interesting. The assassins could find her.
Yeah, but that wouldn't be satisfying if
That's
it's not
true.
character-based.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, I know.
Hey, you ran into me.
Yeah, unless.
Oh, come on.
She's like, I want your body.
I was gonna say, I might
Not
not.
shield.
My beloved, this will be my last letter to you. I'm dying and there is no hope I will ever be released from this
I
cell.
don't think we need to read this entire thing. It's
Oh.
very long, and the whole thing is, I'm sad I'm in a cell.
Okay, I'm sad I'm in a cell.
Really?
Brad's
Or
not
was it
cynical.
anything at the bottom? Okay.
No, I scanned through it. The end was the same as the beginning.
Okay.
It was 2 solid paragraphs of I'm sad I'm in the cell.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I don't know, just I was playing a game recently where I found something like that. There's, I'm dying and I'll never see you again. And the end was, by the way, I killed your brother. I'm sorry. I know you think he ran off to join the war. I totally killed him.
That sounds familiar.
I think it was from Inquisition.
Hello, new viewer.
No.
But it's the last time I've encountered that specifically.
Okay, we killed everybody in that fort. I hope you're happy.
Yay, violence begets violence.
The farmers staged a protest to distract the soldiers.
They didn't seem distracted.
They were fearless. The rebels also did their part. You've inspired them, Bayek. In truth, they are
Good,
no...
this should be.
Our farms will be well protected. They love their crazy sequel.
They won't let another crocodile plague the Fayoum again. Your people are free now. It is a good start. Otefres, it is time to live up to your name.
And my duty as a husband.
At least something good came out of all this.
Shadia liked you immediately, you know. You always
Yeah,
have
thanks
a
for
help
reminding me.
if you need it.
It was meant to be inclusive. We are doing fine, Zombie. How are you? We just had a long and interesting talk about the our hopes for the modern day
quest I don't
plot of
got.
this game. Oh, we got the doll.
Oh, my heart.
They're fine. I'm dying.
Drea has a cold.
Speak with Cleopatra.
Dying.
Yeah, I'm gonna do one of those.
Okay,
Ooh,
well,
that's a long ways away.
Yeah, let's fast travel.
yeah. Well, maybe that means Aya will be there.
She did say meet
Wow.
us. So.
Whoa.
She
I
said-
can't fast travel there.
Uh-oh.
Fast travel there, though.
Okay.
That's way better than writing all that.
And then we steal a boat.
Yes. Well, I remember because when I was first traveling in this area to get fast travel points and stuff like that, this area was way over my level. So.
Yes, Zombie. This game is this is our first playthrough of this game.
Mm-hmm. We do full plays and then we move on to something else. But we always try to do it fresh, so things are surprising to us and we can discuss it as we go and things of that nature.
Have crabby opinions about what they do wrong.
Everything
We're very
is wrong.
critical. Some of us are optimistic.
Nope.
Some of us.
You're not allowed.
No optimism here.
Been breaking that rule for years.
Bah.
Don't I already have?
Yes, you do.
No, I have Persian Commander. That's Persian Guard. That's something else entirely. Alright, sell my junk.
Buy everything.
Boom. No, I'm not gonna buy everything.
No, buy all the outfits.
No.
Yeah, what outfits?
No,
2,000
man,
outfits. It was
Oh
only
God,
200.
fine. I thought it was only
It's
200.
200 for one, 2,000 for the other.
No, they were.
No, they weren't.
All right, fine. You know,
We want
whiny
pretties.
Bastard.
You can do pretties after I upgrade weapons. Now that we have, access to the arena, maybe I can get some extra money that way. And we can
Okay.
start buying pretty stuff.
We like pretties.
But the Persian Guard looks so much like the Persian Commander that I don't see a point.
Fine.
Fine.
I know you want to play pretty dress up with Hayek, but
Bayek.
Well, yeah.
Did I say Bayek?
You said Hayek.
Oh, okay. Dun, dun, dun.
This is a long trip.
You cannot deny us our pretty princess dress up.
Ah, yes, a speedboat. Creatures with long ears on the side, please.
It'd be great photos for the Bible. I can't do a Sean Connery accent.
Need photos for the Bible.
Yay, we're here. We might get to see our wife finally.
Maybe.
Pretty sure we have to do a Navy mission before we can do that.
She said
Or
she'd
maybe
be
that
here.
was a one-off thing. She said she would be there after she finished her.
From my understanding, no, it's not a one-off. We'll be doing a couple of them.
Alright.
Yeah, after she finished her business and wherever she was.
Oh, then again, who knows?
Yeah, she may have.
Maybe they're disjointed. Maybe there's no.
Maybe there's no rhyme or reason to anything.
Yeah, it's kind of what I'm leaning towards at this point. Let's go talk to Cleopatra and pretend anything she says is a good idea.
Have they all really been bad ideas?
No, it's just
So-
it's just a little too much. I'm royal. It's like that's great.
Yeah, what are the odds that we're actually putting the Templar into power here? Like, the people who are in charge are obviously giant jerks, but she's not actually any better.
Well, I mean, we're not putting her into. We're briefly putting her into power.
Yeah. Isn't she already kind of into power?
We all know her history. She's not going to make it long.
Well, we don't know that. Our wife seems bought in.
Yeah, but she's crazy.
Aya's a little nuts.
Aya's a little. What was it? Intense.
Intense.
Yes, Aya's intense.
Wee.
Impaled on a pilot.
Yeah, I was wondering.
So,
Such a shame.
how long do you think it took him to train his eagle to cry out like that every time he jumps off a tall place?
Maybe not at all. Maybe it said you going, "You idiot!"
No, you think she's going?
What are you doing? You don't have wings.
Every time, and Senyu's like, "I don't understand."
It didn't work the last 80 times. It's not going to work now.
She never gives up
I'm
hope.
coming with your wine.
Hi.
Hey, bro, what up?
Talk to me, I'm Noni.
Oh, it's you.
Bayek of Siwa. Perfect that you have met us in Heraklion, the city of wine, women, whatever a magi like you desire and deserves.
Yeah, you've gotten a little. Well,
I'm having a day.
Please, we've been having a week. A year.
well, you've been sitting here fawning at her feet.
You arrive at an opportune time.
Cleopatra, I'm still looking for the men who killed
Yeah, don't forget why I'm here, lady.
Order is neutralized. Was my hunt for me or for you?
I have two more names. The order can't be
And how many more names after that?
as many as it takes.
I wish to bring my son to the afterlife where he belongs, not... I like you, Cleopatra. But the royal matters that seduced my wife do not sway me so.
What does the badge mean to you? Have you forgotten?
I've been helping people.
This badge means more to you than it does to me.
This is not one man we are fighting. Nothing ends simply. Aya has understood that you have a new reality. I am your Pharaoh. You are Magi to all of Egypt. Follow me.
Obviously, he needs soothing, so let's give him a present.
Looked like she had already started on that.
Speaking of Magi, any news of Aya?
Aya is still spending
Did you say speaking of Aya? We were just talking about her.
to unite against the order and change the land.
Thanks for repairing, Crystal.
I did see a lot of my heart's that signal.
Whoa, dial attack soundtrack.
I realize we cannot let the order rise again.
Yes, Bayek. The two new names, the Jekyll and the Scorpion, are within my brother's inner circle. We believe they are the ones behind the attempt on my life.
An attempt on your life? By your brother's Philakes?
Philakes, those are the guys that keep murdering.
A Gavignani, one of Septimius' warriors. They form a militia 2,000 strong. I had hoped to ally with them.
With Septimius? The Roman lug. He leads them.
Yes, the dreamer who posits himself as truly Egyptian and yet sends a man to murder me. Not very Egyptian, if you ask me. Aya feels he is working for the Order and has a proxy here named Venator.
Perhaps he is the masked one that forced my son's death upon me.
Ooh.
Oh, they did some of our work for us for a change.
Yeah, that guy's seen better days.
Just kill me already, you coward!
Here is your gift. He's in the order of ancients like Septimius. We found him snooping around the villa. We think he knows who killed your son.
Brother Septimius killed your son, and I don't give a shit! Shit giving is my job. I just fuck those twins! Venator!
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Enough for you.
What the hell is he talking about?
I will press him for more information. I suggest you visit the brothel in town.
Yes. Go dig through this Dionysian town and unearth the plot against us.
Zombie's giving us a tip. When going through the game, look on the map for glowing gold question marks. They can be tombs. Did you know that one?
Yep.
Okay. Align the stars, quests, and enemy bases, or where the good loot it lives.
Yep.
Okay. Great tips. Thank you very much. Yeah, we try to do plot on the actual Tuesday night runs, and then every once in a while the guys will do side tracks where they just side quest to level us up. So I imagine most of that stuff happens on the side tracks.
Yeah. Yep, I've done a couple of tombs, and I've done a couple of the stone alignments as well. However, that will be in more earnest once we hit 40, and I can basically travel the land as a whole without having to worry about things kicking my butt.
That'll be nice.
You don't get your butt kicked that often.
It's
If
because
they're
he stays
higher
out of
than
the
me-
areas.
Oh.
If they're higher than me in level, there's not a lot I can do. I do 0 damage, and they do 1,000, so
Wow.
yeah, it's pretty sad.
Hi, brothel owner.
Ah, a true warrior. I have a discount for... Wait. You're not with the Gavinianis, are you?
No, I am not. I am a Magi.
Whoa. Medjais used to come here all the time.
Did they now?
But not recently. Who do you work for then?
Cleopatra.
I heard she was in town. Well, a Medjay working for his Pharaoh. You must have gold to burn.
I do, but not on you.
I would like to speak with your legendary twins.
Speaking is what you call it. I suppose we all have our thing. The twins are going to cost you if you want to speak, or anything else with them, Medjay.
Zombie
She loves-
informs us. I beat the god Sobek yesterday. It was pretty intense. I was only level 37.
Nice. Yeah, I tried to do Anubis when I was level 20, and I was doing good against him and his jackals, but once the actual guys came out to fight, I couldn't do anything because I couldn't do any damage to them.
Make yourself comfortable upstairs. The twins will come.
So we just paid her to talk to these
They
girls?
had a
I guess so.
night yesterday, so don't speak too hard with them.
Uh-oh, we're gonna have to censor this.
No, I'm just annoyed because it's twins, and
Mhm.
oh.
Our twin sexy.
Yeah, twins are so sexy.
Well, they might be half naked.
Something's happening.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, it's a boy and a girl.
I'm looking for a Gabignani named Venator.
Oh.
Camera!
Yeah, they're kind of beat up.
Oh, there we go.
He's a naked idiot. I won't hold my tongue for that monster. Everyone is scared of him, but you should kill him. He's staying at the top of the square.
You won't be staying anywhere ever
Oh,
again.
whoa. And done.
Wow. Yeah, they did not have a good day.
No. I stand corrected. I was fully expecting those to be identical girls.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Thank you, game.
That's
I
they
actually
were clearly playing with our expectations.
I actually really appreciate that though.
Yeah.
There's a lot of moaning noises coming out of somewhere in there.
Well, yeah, it's a.
I'm all pissed
I
off
know,
zombie because I'm an identical twin. And I have dealt with more than one, me mentioning I have a twin to a not gentleman and him going, "Really?" and me going, "Are you serious?"
But you're not Turkish, so.
My Anubis, this place has been busy. Venator does not work alone. This place smells like a swamp. Broken dishes. It reeks of foul play.
And bugs, look at all the bugs.
This place smells
No?
like a swamp.
Okay, that's the blue thing, I
Broken
guess?
dishes.
Guess so.
It reeks of foul
Oh,
play.
there's...
Well, I guess it's funny. Zombie said that was funny.
Blood on the
I don't know, man. Like, when guys come up and say that to you, it's like, do you have a brother? Would you do that with him? Then step off. Just, seriously. Whatever. No.
Yes, because every woman's fantasies involve incest.
On Cleopatra.
Apparently they do if you're twins, Dre.
For an assassination.
I know it's there, come on! Oh, I know.
Oh, crap.
Oh, it's a snake.
We're just investigating anyway.
God.
There's a letter from Septimus. That could be important.
Yeah, well, now I'll read it. Oh, that's stupid. Nope, never
We
mind.
can't. Alright, well, there was a
Aw.
letter from Septimus.
I'm sure it was very important.
What it means.
Loots, lipstick.
He's going to summarize once we're done. He always
Women on the
does.
street here.
Men will be men. It's only in their nature, says Zombie.
That is not an excuse.
Seems
Thank you,
Venator
Brad.
wants his men to mix well. Wine casks. This doesn't smell like wine, though. Oil in wine casks. Enough oil to burn down the whole city.
What is it? Greek fire? Jeez.
There's not
We're
that many
dealing with
casks
this.
there.
My gods.
What's with the light?
One of the men is posing
The
as
rave?
a woman. Must be to infiltrate the palace. Posing as wine merchants, they will dock and set a fire to cause a panic. With an archer ready to pick up the queen in the confusion. Somewhere high,
Why would the queen show up to a fire at the docks?
Venator. More than just one of Septimius' dogs. You have your own puppets within the order. I have to find them before they strike.
She won't be at the docks. I think it's because the palace comes up to the water.
Oh, okay.
Okay, sure.
Sure, why? Whatever.
Sonia?
Is there more than one?
There's three.
The archer, the infiltrator, and the
Maybe we're only in
lamplighter.
range of
Think
one
it's
of them right now?
Um,
I'm not
I
seeing the
guess
yellow
so.
circle. so-
Oh, they're there. They're way out.
Way over there.
Okay.
How do I look? Later on,
Oh,
I
it's so
plan on
pretty.
playing the lute
Oh,
for
look
the
at that
queen.
little basking
You do great.
place to be in the water and
Alexis!
pretty neat.
You are not nearly hidden enough to get away with that in
A
public.
Roman man who wants to kill the queen. I am doing you a favor.
Tons of them?
You know, it would have helped if, after stabbing him, you'd like ripped his hood off or something, so that.
It also would
Oh
have
no!
helped
Look,
if you
did
had...
you stepped on all the edible arrangements.
Oh, well. We'll just have to buy more.
Oh dear.
This stream brought to you by Edible Arrangements.
Ha ha ha.
Okay, I did have a mission indicator over this way. Yep,
Keep
still
going.
there. Oh, I see. Now you're in the area. Call your bird. Alright. It's you.
I have the other one.
And...
Down.
And there's you. Okay.
Hooray!
Hooray, huzzah, and poopy face.
Not poopy face. We're celebrating. We're celebrating our impending victory.
I like victory. A bunch of
Is
guys
he
up
gonna
there that are gonna
walk
shoot
off
you.
Huh? No, he's walking around.
Okay.
Climb up, please. There we go. Attaboy.
It looked like he had walked off the thing that he was standing on.
Zombie asks, do you know where to get carbon crystals on this game? I need like 4 more to make the final legendary piece of gear and have no clue as to where to get them.
Basically the same place you just described. They're in a lot of treasure chests in various areas. Whoop! Of course you turned around, you jackass.
We often forget, we call it, what do we call it? Death
That guy just
sonar in the
walked
other
off.
games?
Yeah.
Like whatever the assassin.
Whoa!
That was pretty cool.
All he
although-
did was hold down the button!
Whatever the assassin ping is in this game, we call it loot radar.
Yeah, hold it
But
down.
we forget to do that a lot. But
Oh,
like
this dude can swim!
that seems to be the best way to find those crystals, because when we remember to do it, we usually find one
Well,
Inside the tombs, we do.
inside the tombs and stuff.
yeah, but they're hidden in like vases and stuff like that. They're all over the place. Well, I wouldn't say all over the place because I'm also short-sighted, but I also haven't explored as much of the map as... Seriously?
Our friend
Come on,
has.
just... There we go. Are you coming to play too? Missed.
I mean, we just found one when we were
Whoops.
talking to Cleopatra,
Yeah.
and we hit loot radar, and one of the like big pots had one in it. So, just remember to use your loot radar would be the best advice we can give.
That was me. I did that.
That's a big fart.
Yeah, that was it.
Gross. You're getting blood in the water. Somebody
Why
might
am I
drink
so
that.
bad at this?
Gross. Ah!
We've poisoned half the Nile by this point.
Yeah, pretty much. You and your stupid shield. Come get some. Rawr.
Very fierce.
Thank you, he says. He or she, sir or madam. Also, are there legendary mounts I can only find rares?
I haven't... I'm pretty sure I don't have any.
A legendary? I don't think so.
No.
We don't have a lot of mounts yet.
I think... I don't know for certain, but the only place I've seen them so far is in the cash market.
Oh, so you have seen them.
I've seen them, but they're in the cash market. Like, you have to pay real money to get them.
Well, there you go.
Which is retarded.
Well...
Especially because... Which can't be the case, because there's an achievement for having all legendary gear, and so that would include said mount. And if you lock an achievement behind a cash market, that's just stupid. I wonder.
This after the big long talk about the only acceptable microtransactions being cosmetics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But not if a cosmetic locks a...
Locks
an
an achievement.
Yeah.
The mount couldn't possibly count toward that. A horse isn't gear.
Yeah, it is.
It's just,
Really?
Look at our gear page.
where's it on the gear page?
Outfit, mount, ranged.
Yep.
melee.
And if you look at our outfits, there are legendary outfits.
Okay.
So-
Well, that would be stupid then, if that was how it was. You're about to get another level, buddy.
Yay!
We've been close to the level for a little while. It's being slow in coming.
Well, I think I've gained 2 since we started playing today.
Yeah.
Yep. That's true.
All this garbage. Get rid of the garbage.
Still dying.
I wish you could break down your unarmed and then Bayek just doesn't have hands
Oh,
anymore.
I thought...
He needs those.
Oh.
How's he supposed
Oh,
to make love to
oh
his
no.
intense wife without hands?
Oh, no.
Kind of need those.
Oh, there it is. Oh, thank God.
Well, I mean,
Do you
she'd like
need,
it.
Okay, like it, sure. But do you need...
Alright, technically no. But how lame would that be? I'd go so far as to call it a
What?
requirement, personally.
You son of a... Alright. Now you're...
Those are the least explodey barrels ever.
Of course, now I'm thinking of Breath of the Wild, where it had giant explosions. So many dead mercenaries. Uh-oh, watch yourself.
Yep.
It's funny, the thing I remember most from Breath of the Wild is Josh voicing the monster chests.
Yeah, that was pretty great. Careful, Josh, there are lots of archers left. There's another. Oh. Just stabbed you in the back. What a jerk.
Did he? I thought it was a...
Said the assassin. Professionals.
Hey, we're allowed to do that. They are nooblets. What do we call them? Mooks?
Mooks.
Whatever.
Mooks, goons.
Ouchies!
Hang on. I'm pretty sure. What do you guys have?
Not
Oh, yeah, okay.
Best performance.
We don't have to kill these guys.
We really don't.
I'm so bad at parrying.
Okay, run.
Josh, just go before you die.
I mean, at this point, it doesn't matter. We finished that part of the quest.
That's what I wanted.
There, now leave before you die.
Need to work on that parrying, buddy.
My timing is always off with that. I try, but...
Where did he go? Josh, leave them. Josh.
Never!
Oh, look at that piddly amount of lame, stupid, two-handed, double dual dagger damage that did. Lame.
Really?
Yeah, because it's lame. Why are you even using these crap things? They're like pie cutters.
They get
me
my
health on
back.
hit. Or health on kill.
Okay, that's a good reason.
There's nothing wrong
They probably
with
just need to be leveled.
dual wielding swords.
There
you
isn't.
Judgmental harpy.
There isn't if you're good at it.
I believe you mean if they have good numbers. The
If
only
they
thing
have
that
good
matters
numbers
in
and you're
video
good at it.
games.
No, even if you're good at it in this game, you need good numbers.
Yeah.
It is one of those things that I am disappointed in this game with.
What?
That it's all about the numbers. It
That your
really
numbers
is.
matter more than your skill.
That is unfortunate.
Aya, my love.
Hey, what up?
Yeah, you still care
You better
about
be
me,
happy
right?
to see me, baby.
She always has been.
Good.
Ooh. See, I like that. That's good.
The heists have taken me for some time, but now I'm yours.
How'd I do that?
Wow, Aya. Good job.
Time to get my murder on.
Oh, maybe we should have killed all those guys who were chasing us.
Are you kidding me? But we
I'm kidding.
no, not
Okay.
that. This is my irritation at the game.
Why?
We killed so many guys.
It's like
Well, yeah, but now they're desperate and they're like charging forward instead of enacting their secret sneaky plan. You want to attack the other.
I won.
Like, this was a suicidal, well, we've been found out.
right.
Oh. So you're the mad cunt I have to kill now.
Lady, you might want to move. Lady.
Queen is an unworthy bitch.
That is no way to talk about a goddess.
If you are a guardian of Egypt, the country will surely be dead in
Watch your mouth, buddy.
Good lord.
Keep talking. You'll soon find yourself without a head.
Did you stop by the broth and see my handiwork?
Yeah, you can beat up prostitutes. Good job.
Come, let me give your car a break.
You fool to all. You think you can change any of our plans?
We have if you charge in the front door.
Death to Cleo! We are the Gavignani!
Getting better at the parry.
Egypt is ours!
Maybe we shouldn't move.
My warriors were thwarted, but I shall not.
Really?
Isn't enough access.
Let this queen die.
The banter's pretty good.
He's dead.
If death requires dignity, then allow me to decorate. You are the most decorated of fish.
Alright, stop. Oh, God.
That, once again, gave you your super, though. So, this
Yeah,
guy's
that
basically
is the
done.
nice thing about this axe. Is it's like you get adrenaline on hit. You get adrenaline on hurt. Go fuck yourself.
Save a place in the duat for your brother Septimius.
Oh, I didn't have to confirm the kill that time.
Yeah,
No,
that
I think
can't
he's
be the
dead.
Name.
Hey, old man. Oh, are you injured?
Just a flesh wound.
I am fine. Nothing hurts anymore. My mind
Okay.
is a riot. All I have is that I am pushed further. One more attempt to snuff me out.
My queen.
I do not need rest. This civil war is no closer to ending. I need a fucking throne. My throne rots in the hands of my brother. Instruct Foxidas to prepare ship. We head to meet Pompey. My last resort. You two go ahead and tell him we're coming.
Yes, my queen. Bayek, if we don't get to Pompey first, Septimius might.
Fine.
Fine.
That's a pile of bodies.
We made it.
We helped.
That's my pile.
Appears those Gabinianis left us a felucca. Kind of them.
What?
Oh, sorry.
What's a felucca?
Probably a boat that we're not taking.
What?
We need to go across the water. That makes
Okay.
sense.
We will be more fought up for the devourer.
And then we return home.
We will only return home with Cleopatra in our company to show the sea ones what has changed. What
Okay, so I need to take a boat. Is what this comes down to.
How are things
Yeah,
on your
the
trireme?
boat that they showed up in.
Great. Foxidas has entrusted me with
Why don't we take each other here?
in this reed boat.
Take advantage of these rare moments between us, before your new job steals you away as savior of all Egypt.
You make jokes, but it is not funny. It is greatness I am after. This country is at civil
Yeah,
war. One
okay.
simply cannot deny it. Everywhere is misery.
I love you, Aya. And we are Medja. We do serve and protect, but we work alone. I share your hatred for Ptolemy. But remember, Cleopatra is a Ptolemy. She's the better of two evils.
We must serve greatness. What greatness do we serve now?
We are parents.
We were parents. I love you, Bayek of Siva. But what are you of now?
Interesting.
They have great conversations. They really do.
They do.
Okay.
And I love that. Like, these are obviously two people with motivations and goals, and they're good characters. It's nice.
What? We're not allowed to have good characters. Oh, so one of the other things that, whoops.
Clunk.
And it's broken.
Okay.
You broke it.
Oh well, we're here.
One of these things, what?
That Yahtzee also brought up is that the fact that things do have levels on them really makes this less of an open world game, because there's areas you can't get into because everything will just sneeze and kill you. Which, again, is one of the problems with the game.
Hangs in the air.
These stenches great. I'm getting familiar with rotten flesh.
This looks bad.
Are
That's
those
dark.
bodies?
It's a lot of good people.
Gods. The Nile will run red for many moons.
And for once, it's not our fault.
Osiris will be busy. These are Romans.
None of Ptolemy's naked beardeds.
No.
An unceremonious removal.
Wow.
Looks like we missed the boat.
This looks bad.
Well, that looks really bad.
This looks bad for us.
That dude has a spear where his head should be.
Septimius has beat us.
Funny how all great men are reduced to food for maggots. This is a cemetery for our ambitions.
No. No, it can't be. Where is Caesar?
He has arrived in Alexandria. He is heavily guarded, so there's...
Bring me to him. I will get to Caesar if I have to drag myself through the sewers of the palace.
So was that whoever we were supposed to meet?
Yeah.
Yep.
That was the envoy from
Pompey?
Pompey.
Oh dear.
No, that's a lot of experience. I just leveled. Bonk.
You're halfway to the next.
That was a big deal, yeah.
What do you know? The quest is right in front of us.
Forewarning, Bayek. Once we board this ship, there is no turning
What?
back. And we finish with the queen on her throne, or each of
Fine,
our
Jill.
heads on a pike.
I
So we should not be starting this?
I don't think so.
Nope.
What platform are we playing on?
PS4.
A PS4. So wait, if we go to Alexandria, was she trying to warn us about the end of the game?
Yeah.
That can't be the end of the game.
Well, or
It's
this
got to be
is
some other important part because, again, look how much of the map we haven't uncovered.
yeah. She also said there were 2 more names that we have to kill. So yeah, this is a major story point that we won't be able to easily come back from until we're done with it.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm just going to run and do this.
Okay.
Sounds good.
We typically end at 11 Pacific Standard Time, so we don't want to start a big plot point.
We're on daylight now.
I imagine the gentleman will be doing a sidetrack at some point this week.
We're on standard time.
Daylight.
Daylight's in the summer.
Right. We're on
Alright.
standard time. I can never keep that straight.
Neither can I. I made that mistake earlier.
We're on West Coast time.
Yeah,
there.
just
West Coast.
Pacific time. That's all you gotta know. You don't have to say daylight or standard. It's just whatever Pacific time is. Hey, how you doing?
So there's this bit on the radio that I love, which is dramatic readings of dance music by drag queens.
Huh.
And
Sounds interesting.
It's kind of hilarious, and the setup for it is always the same. So they have a drag queen read a segment of a dance song, and then play the song, and then afterwards they follow it up with another, as they call it, drag-centric track.
Okay.
Well, the follow-up song is always something that you would hear in like a drag club.
Okay.
The first song though is just a popular dance song.
Okay.
The one that gets read is just a popular dance song.
Josh, get off your horse and just kill that guy.
This is
so effective.
Particularly funny when they have songs like Marshmallows Alone.
I don't know that one.
I will tell you all the lyrics right now.
Okay, good.
I'm so alone, nothing feels like home. I'm so alone, trying to find my way back home to you.
I did not like that guy.
That's it?
That's it. That's
There
the
were no
entire
there
song.
was not a single marshmallow in that song.
Marshmallow's the name of the artist.
Oh.
The song's called Alone. Marshmallow's the artist.
Okie dokie.
Get with it, Leah.
But obnoxious as fuck.
Yeah, if you want, you need to listen to more radio so you can have
Oh my
art
God,
like that.
stop it.
piped
I know damn
directly
well
into
you
your
didn't hear
ears.
that on Top 40 station, though.
I haven't seen any in 5.
Yeah.
Because electronic dance music is the only dance music I listen to. Anyway. Although Marshmallow's doing pretty well. He's touring
how'd that work out for you?
internationally.
Oh, good.
But anyway. So the song is that over and over and over again. It's very Daft Punk-esque. So the drag queen reads that, like, 10 times, trying to vary it and make it sound different. And it's hilarious, and I love it. But the reason we launched into this story...
Yes, do tell us the reason.
...is because they have ads for this segment that they play, like, starting half an hour out. And one of the ads is, that played during the summer was, this will play today at 10 a.m. Drag Queen Standard Time. Someone goes, don't you mean daylight time? And the guy goes, no, none of the drag queens I know know daylight.
That was a big setup, but it was a good punchline.
Yeah.
And on that funny note, I believe we will call it an evening.
Okay, well, again, from the Cartographers Guild, thank you so much for joining us on our stream. This will be available next Wednesday. Not this Wednesday, next Wednesday, because we have to be a week out. But
On our YouTube, obviously it's already on Twitch.
Yeah.
And we'll see you guys later. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.